set up here. I'm trying to get a little bit more technologically advanced with my streams, so you're going to have to bear with me for just a quick second. I'm going to set up so we can get our boom. All right, easy peasy. Let me get the actual stuff pulled up now. But we're going to be benching, obviously. I'm trying to do better with like being able to respond to chat while getting the camera angles right. And this is going to allow me to do that. I have like a separate tablet for it now, guys. Look. So if you guys are wondering what your donations go to, a lot of the time it's stuff like this, getting tablets and whatnot, different equipment. So this is the latest piece of equipment I purchased with the donations. All right. Everything to make the stream just a little bit better, right? What's up? What's up? How's it going? Welcome back. Nobody? I do remember that name, actually, believe it or not. I do remember you. I believe. It's possible. It might be another nobody. I can't see the picture. I remember the name Nobody, but I can't see pictures with how small the screen is. So if it's your face or something, I wouldn't be able to recognize it. Yeah, Austin. I remember you, Austin. I remember you being in here. I think at least I've had a couple Austins, but I think I remember exactly who you are. How's it going? I try to remember everybody to the best of my ability. I will tell you what, though, I am not known for having the greatest memory, but I do remember. I do remember some things. I'm trying to remember how I pulled it up before, but at some point I was able to like have my stuff pulled up separately. Ah, here it is. All right, look, I've got you guys' chat right here now. All right, and I can see myself. Isn't that nice? All right, look at that. I'm technologically catching up now. Let's get a decent angle set up, guys, and then we'll move on. I'm gonna flip the camera. I get way better lighting on this camera than the front-facing one, so we're gonna use this one. Bow. I'm gonna back you up just a little bit more. That lighting's way better, guys. All right, let's get it. All right, we're gonna rack a plate first, and then we'll do some chat. We'll do some chat stuff. So if you guys got questions for me, tonight's the night, because I have access to all of my chat like immediately. So I'll be checking chat between sets. We have a lot of fun stuff to do tonight, though, for sure. Let's see how it looks over here. Man, I look like I'm a professional and stuff, don't I? All right. I've been good, Austin. How have you been? Hey, what's up, Jay? Oh. Jay, you see, I got a little tablet to run my stream on now, so I'm like a professional. All right, let's get it. Set of 7. Let's get warmed up, guys. That's a little wide. Let's go a little bit more narrow. All right. Easy work. Easy work. You know what? They didn't have it at the store I was at. That's why I'm not drinking the Fairlife tonight. The store I went to didn't have it. That's exactly the reason. Or else I would have picked it up. Hey, Brian, what's up? How's it going? I'm gonna get used to this whole like having a tablet to do my chat on. I feel weird reading it from there and feel like I should be looking at you guys in the camera. But the thing is when I look at the phone, I'm looking at myself 99% of the time. How's it going, Brent? I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it. I appreciate it, Brent. I appreciate it. I still drink a lot of the Fairlife milk. It's just they didn't have it. Hey, what's up? What's up? How's it going? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, Brent, big appreciation on that. I'm glad you made it tonight, Brent. I really was hoping you'd make it. I remember I saw you said the comment about the Discord. I reposted in that thread that Discord link. So if you're trying to get back in the Discord where you commented, Brent, I reposted an invite link so you can get back in. Yep. How's it going, Nicole? How's it going? Welcome to the chat. All right, let's add some more. Let's add some more. I was gonna say work, weight, same thing, right? Let's go another 50 pounds. What's up, PZ? Welcome back. How's it going? How's it going? Joshua, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Curls, we might do. We might do. Appreciate all the support, Brent. That's awesome. How's it going, Daniel? Nice. That's awesome. They give you some free gems. I'm glad you're sharing those with me. You know, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Of course, we got Jay in here handling the moderation of the chat. So that's top tier, Jay. I appreciate it. All right, we got 275 on here. We're gonna hit this for a single, and then we're gonna move on. We'll do some 315 work. How does that sound, guys? 315 for the next one. We got to do at least one 315 every day. That's what I'm doing right now. Is at least 315 7 days a week until we hit 100,000 subscribers, which at the current pace means I should be doing 315. I'll be about like 70 or 80 years old. I'm 31 at the moment. I'll be about 70 or 80 years old by the time we get there. Unless you guys can help me out with that, it'd be nice. So, all right, let's get it. Oh, nice, easy, nice and easy. Yeah, so we got the dress pants on tonight. These are my new lifting khakis. The old ones, both, maybe all three pairs of my old khakis, Bryn. While at barbells, the old bench there, the duct tape, eventually so much of that residue got on them, I couldn't get it out of the pants anymore. I had to get rid of them. So these, I went and got 2 pairs of these, and I like these. They're stretchy for leg day. So they're stretchy for leg day. It's very rare that I find something that's comfortable to work out in, it's comfortable for leg day to work out in. Like the khakis, I always say, because I could squat in them, but they're not like extremely comfortable to squat in. Does that make sense? They're kind of restricting at the very bottom, but not like in a bad way. With these, it's like wearing workout pants. And then, if I need to go to a business meeting mid-workout, I'm good to go. I don't do that often, but next powerlifting meet, PZ, I haven't decided yet. So right now my thought process is June. Probably June. I'll be doing one, I think it's called Words Have Weight. It's a local meet. It's through the same federation we've done all the other ones, but it's a local meet. I don't even know if I qualify. I'm not sure if it's like if it's an amateur meet. I've never done it, but I saw it on the list. So I'm gonna go and look at the qualifications because you can't have competed in any more than like 2 to qualify for amateur meets, and I've competed in a lot. So we'll see. What's up, Max? I don't know what you sent because it retracted it, but We'll end up with some more khakis, some Jake Estate Farm khakis again. But these are the ones I bought. They caught my eye. All right, I like them. They look nice. I actually got a button up to go with these pants as well. But I was worried that I'd get stuff on it when I was at Barbells because they still have the tape on there and it's a white one and it's never going to come out. So I'm trying not to ruin that shirt. My wife would be very upset if I ruined that shirt. So she'd be furious. Does ranch go on pizza? Yes. I like to dip pizza in ranch. I don't eat ranch very often anymore, though. I haven't had ranch in a long time. It's not part of my diet at this point. Gotcha. Set goals in here. All right, let's set a super chat goal tonight, guys. I haven't done that in a long time because I haven't had my laptop with me. It's very arduous to walk the laptop around. All right. We're going to be here for probably about at least an hour, maybe more. Let's do, if we hit the super chat goal, 10 super chats, we will 100. Push-ups, boom. 100 push-ups. Start goal. It's just the right amount of milk for the gym. 100%, Jay. 100%. I'll remind you. Hey, I appreciate it, Bryn. Appreciate it. All right. Okay, so let's grab this. We've got 315 on the bar at the moment. Like I said, we're doing 315 every single day. And so 7 days a week until we hit that subscriber goal, which our subscriber goal right now is 100,000. I set it really high on purpose because I really like benching and it's my excuse to bench every day. So Cruise Farms. Never heard of Cruise Farms. Is it like a dairy farm? I'm down for dairy farms. I'm big on dairy, as you guys know, right? So big dairy enjoyer. All right. The Got Milk campaign, they got me, all right? From like the 90s, the early 2000s when they had the Got Milk ads everywhere. They got into my brain, all right? All right, let's grab. We got 315. We're going to hit this for a quick single, and then we are going to move on to like 320, 325. Yep. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh, nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, let's add some more weight. That was way lighter than I thought it was going to be. Way lighter than I thought it was going to be. Not bad at all. So I've looked into that before, Jay. Actually, if you look at the little, I think it's in the little Shopee thing. What's up, boss? If you look in the little Shopee thing, I've got some pre-workout, that the C-Bum pre-workout that's actually available. Like I get a kickback on all that. That's a pre-workout that I've actually taken and I enjoyed. So I was like, why not? So if you do need pre-workout, I can't say if you'll enjoy it, but I can say it was good for me. It's Chris Bumstead, right? I'm pretty sure that's who owns it, C-Bum. So, you know, if you make something, it's got to be decent. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna sully his name. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't imagine. Yes. The supplement in the thing, in the little Shopee bag. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this thing right here. I do get a commission for that. It's a new program that YouTube's running to help creators, and it's really cool. It's really cool. So, and it gives you guys a product too, rather than just, you know, donating, which is awesome if you guys do. Bryn's been doing it this whole time. So yeah, no, whenever's clever, it's much appreciated. Anybody that decides to. You guys know I do these streams because I like working out and I like chatting with you guys. I don't do it for the monetary gain. So what's up? How's it going, David? Yeah, Bryn's here. And we got the whole crew. What's up, Monarch? Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad, and they taste pretty good. I'm always partial to lemon flavored stuff, and then blue raspberry. Those are like my go-to flavors. That being said, recently I started taking one that's like a sour gummy, and that sour gummy flavor. What's up, keep it real? All right, we got on here. I don't even know. 3, 15, 25, 3.5. That was more than I meant to put on here. I meant to put 325 on here. Throw me some likes. This was accidental. This is accidental. Obviously, it's gonna move, but it was accidental. All right, 335, guys. 335. And make sure we got a good angle of this, just in case you guys need to call 911. All right. So who's gonna spot me tonight? Which one of y'all? Who wants to be my spotter? Someone in chat gets to be my spotter tonight. All right, Bryn's the spotter for the night. Bryn's the spotter for the night. All right. It seems right because Bryn's also my coach. If you guys were ever wondering, Bryn is my coach. That was a bigger jump than I wanted. Moved a little slower than it should have because of that, but we still got it. No worries. Nice, you know what I'm saying? Spot me through the screen. I appreciate it. It looks like everybody was trying to spot me for that one. Lucky sevens? What are you talking about, lucky sevens? What's up, Fit? 7 of this? 7 reps? So we went for 370. I think the next one we're going for is 375. I don't know if we ever hit the 370 though. We stopped PRing around 375. We haven't done anything since we were attempting 375. And then I got very busy and didn't stream. You remember, David, all that happened. But I tried. I've done 350 on stream recently. We've done 355, I think. And I've done a 365, not on stream though. I did that last night, but I do believe he touched the bar. I couldn't tell because I wasn't streaming it. But we are doing 370 soon, again. I don't know if we hit it last time. I think so. I think they touched the bar when we went for it, and that was the last time we ever did it. Seven reps, everything, 100%, except for this, Bryn. I try and do 7 reps of everything. What's up? What's up? Can I bench 100,000? I can I was gonna say I can unrack. I can't. I was gonna say go down with 100,000 to the chest, but I don't know that it would unrack. Honestly, I don't know that there's a rack that would hold 100,000. You'd have to make a specialty rack. I'll tell you what. You find the rack that holds 100,000, and I will look at it from a distance and admire the rack of 100,000 weight. Does that make sense? 100 kilo. 100 kilo, 100%. This is more than 100 kilo. This is well over 100 kilo. I thought I meant 100,000 pounds. I was like, I'll look at the rack that has 100,000 pounds on it because that's a good rack. But I've never seen a bench rack that can hold more than a couple thousand. That's not what we're talking about, Eric. That's not what we're talking about. I appreciate it, Rich. I appreciate it. But yeah, what are we at? 35 was what? What is that in kilos, guys? Can someone do the mass? Let's add a little bit more weight. Let's go 340 tonight. Why? Because we can. Because we can. Go 340. What is 335 in kilos? I can't see if you guys are answering, I'm going to be honest. I'll come over there and look in a second. $340 in kilos. No, I'm working out on these 100%. What's up, Pat? How's it going? Okay, so no one has the conversion here. I'll look up the conversion. 1 second. 335 in kilos is what we just hit. Uh, 152 kilo essentially. It's like very close. It's like 0.057 or something away. So 152 kilos essentially is what we hit just now a minute ago. How do I? There we go. If I can bench, if you can bench 500 to make the bar bend down, I will donate $5. I'll tell you what. If I bench 500 tonight, I don't need any donations. I'm going to be extremely excited for the next 7, 8, 9 years of my life because that would be a large jump tonight. This is more than 315. This is 340 right now. Who was that said that? IRAP? Yeah, we're fine. This is well within our range. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". As long as it's a real PR, I think it counts. I'm 5'11" and I weigh 178-ish pounds right now. Let me grab a spotter, guys, and then we're going to grab this, all right? This is right about where we usually grab a spotter. We're close to PR, but not quite at PR right now. Channel my inner chakra. I'm going to need a lot of inner chakra for 500, all right? All right, let me grab a spotter. We're going to hit this real quick. Who we got over here that I know has spotted me before? I'm very picky with my spotters, guys. So I want them to let me struggle a little bit. Hey, boss man. Hey, you spot me real quick? You spot me real quick? Yeah. I just need one of these. Just one.
You don't need no lift up.
Nah. I'm gonna hit it, then you're gonna get it for 2, all right? Appreciate you, boss.
Yeah, you didn't need me.
Well, this is about where I start grabbing people to spot me because it's within it's 25 pounds to my PR.
Yeah.
So anything over like 340 is always somebody I grab somebody. That's that way that if it does come down wrong, you're not gonna feel very good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That shit went easy.
It did. It felt good. It felt good. Like I said, I'm gonna have 370 by the end of the month. So.
Oh yeah. 370.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go for it again.
What's your angle for the year?
All of it. When the bar stops being able to add 45s, and then you tape another one to the outside, that's about where I want to stop. I won't even stop there. We just get a longer bar. I'm just messing with you. I have no idea, honestly. I've seen people. Huh? I was just kidding on the tape of the bar. We tape it to the top. You know, you duct tape it to the rack. No, at some point people switch to the 100-pound plates.
Right.
Yeah. So, but
Well, you have to go to spuds.
yeah. Well, I used to go over there a little bit. They definitely have the equipment for it. So
Oh yeah.
that's a fun place.
Oh really?
So yeah.
I might go soon.
Yeah. It's worth it. Have you been in there? They got some cool stuff.
Yeah, I got like a whole vitamin shop, all that type of shit.
Oh yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah, just pull those off. Yeah. Thank you. Did you want in for a set? I believe you. I believe you could do it. You'll get it this year. I believe you'll get it this year. You just got to drink the whole milk, remember? That's all it is.
Right. I hit 245 next week on incline.
If you're doing 245 on incline, you've got at least 265 flat. Yeah, 100%.
It's so weird because like sometimes like I'll go like bringing it down my upper chest.
At the top of your chest. Yeah, you got to try and hit right below the pec. You want in?
That messes up my stability.
I just did 340. You got 340.
Oh yeah.
Cook.
Come on.
Is your mom watching?
You're not going?
No, not at the moment. I got like a bit of rest. I can because then it's awkward if I don't, right? But you all right? You need some pre-workout? Need pre-workout for the house? some pre-workout? Buy the scoop, yeah? Buy the scoop. It's my new business. My new business model. One scoop at a time. One scoop at a time. There you go. All right. Yeah, I've seen that same guy that wraps the watermelons with rubber bands and gets like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I think it's supposed to explode, right? So, yeah, right. I'm 5'11". I'm 178 right now. Body fat percentage is right around 9%. I'd say 9.5%. I actually measured it the other day. 9.5% body fat, and that was with liquid on my stomach, so that's actually a little high. So I'm probably closer to like 8.7 to 9.3 right now. And I'm on a bulk, so it's probably a loop. It's probably a loop. I watched it for a couple of minutes because I've seen people do that like in recorded videos, but I've never seen someone do it live. But I think they just loop it to get interaction. So you'll never get like a super accurate measurement when it comes to body fat on any scales, unless you're getting one of those really high-end body fat measurements at like an office that specializes in it. But a lot of the in-body type scales, you have to give yourself a percent either direction depending on how much food, water, how hydrated you are. Even time of day makes a difference. If you've done any exercise can make a difference. It measures, it uses like a electrical signal, and it measures the resistance of that electrical signal traveling through your body mass, right? So that's why you have multiple contacts: foot contact, hand contact, right? So it travels through your body, the little signal, and how it measures the resistance of said signal is what I've gathered from what I've read up on them, because I had to learn how to use them properly for my work. Now, if you have too much liquid, too much food, if you've worked out, if you're doing it different times a day, if you're sick, there's so many factors. So the best thing to do is do it as close to an empty stomach as you possibly can, and do it in the mornings at the same time every day. And make sure you have clean hands, clean feet. You don't want anything interrupting that signal. But that's the best way to do it. But it's always going to be a percentage either direction, depending on what, how hydrated you are and things like that. So you always got to give it a little bit of back and forth, right? 178. I weigh 178, 9% body fat. That's actually the highest my body fat's ever been, believe it or not, guys. Highest my body fat's ever been measured is 9.5, 9 at that 9%. So highest it's ever been. Whoa.
I mean, I don't feel like a lot.
You watched for an hour before you realized something was going to happen. That's rough, man. That's rough. All right. I can weigh more. I have definitely brought my body weight higher than, up, week over week, year over year. But we did stop and taper, or not taper. We maintained for a little while. I'm going to drink some of this milk, guys, and then we are going to hit another set here. We'll do a double at 315. Yeah, it's whole milk. It's whole milk. If you guys want to support the milk budget stream, I'm not even joking about those numbers. Feel free to drop us a super chat. That is legitimately my milk budget. Let's get it. It's possible that the stream is lagging. See, but here's the thing. So I have whole milk, right? And I'm lifting, which a lot of people find crazy. But whole milk has great sugars, natural sugars, right? You keep your blood sugar where you want it to be during your workout, at least I do, right? Or mind you, this is a personal thing. Proteins, right? And then I'm getting really good fats. It's a healthy food. It's a superfood in my opinion. Mind you, I also, certified in nutrition. It's been a while since I've redone that certification, so I gotta go back and check that date. But at one point, nutrition was like my whole job. I don't do as much nutrition work anymore, so I had to go double check that. But it was current as of last time I checked. They usually tell me when it's time, so they haven't informed me that it's time to renew it yet. They haven't informed me they want more money yet. That's all that is. They just want me to pay them more money. But yeah, so the thing is, right? 315, okay, or not 315. Whole milk. Whole milk. It looks crazy, but at 178 pounds, 9-ish, give or take, % body fat. 31 years old, natural. I'm benching double my body weight, 365, 370, right? It works. It works because milk is like the majority of my diet. So I would say it's about 50% of my diet is pure liquid dairy. So it's got to be doing something. No, I don't drink Gatorade, and I don't typically drink a lot of tea. I don't drink sweetened beverages very often unless it's like my pre-workout. And generally that's sucralose. They use to sweeten that, or like a stevia or something like a monk fruit generally is what they're using to sweeten pre-workouts now. And if I could find a pre-workout that didn't have sweetener in it, I would buy that in a heartbeat. So now that being said, as far as like cane sugars, high fructose corn syrups, I don't include that in my diet. I try and keep it as much as possible out. Obviously, some of my bread products have like 1 or 2 grams to help the bread rise and things along those lines. As far as like the yeast content, you need a little bit of sugar for the yeast to eat, so they always have a little added sugar in your bread products. But I look for ones that kind of have it as low as humanly possible. What's up, mermaid? All right. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing bad. How you doing? Yeah. All you can do, right? Let me see if the stream is lagging. It looks like it's lagging on my end too, guys. Hold on. Let's see if that fixes the lag. Sorry about that lag. I didn't realize how bad it was getting. It might be the signal. I just reset the internet up. All right, guys, we did 315 for a double. Let's do one more single here. David, let me know if that gets better. It looks better. I'll buy it now. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. All right. No Mountain Dew for me. No Mountain Dew for me. Now, back in the olden days, good. I'm done. Back in the olden days, before I was healthy, Mountain Dew was definitely a thing I would drink. So, be honest, I drink a lot of the flavored Mountain Dews. What was the one I was a big fan of? The blue. Is it Voltage? Mountain Dew Voltage was the blue one, right? I was a fan of that one. Code Red is like the classic, right? But I don't drink that. I don't drink soda at all. Zero. I haven't had soda in like 6 or 7 years at this point. So, but yeah, the Mountain Dew was a beverage I would drink back in the olden days. I was more of a Dr. Pepper and Pepsi drinker, though, to be honest. All right, we got one more round of 315, guys. Just a little single, and then we'll drop it to 225, and we'll bang out some reps. Woo! What's up, Rich? That's odd that you can't see the comments. That's odd that you can't see the comments. All right, we're gonna go to 225, guys. We're gonna go to 225. Do a drop set. We're gonna do 225 for like, how many reps? 7 reps? We'll do 7 reps. We'll do 7 reps, 225, and then we'll make adjustments, right? So, and then we'll do curls. We'll do curls after that. Make adjustments. We're gonna adjust 225. My brain, man, my brain. All right. I do like my Fairlife Mermaid. You are correct, but I will say that they didn't have it today. They don't have it like a lot of the time now. I'm gonna have to get Fairlife to start mailing it to me. Like I said, if anybody ever comes into the stream and happens to work for Fairlife, let me know. I could use the hookup on the Fairlife milk. All right. So, David, it's possible if you go to your chat settings, you could be looking at just top messages. Just top messages. You might need to switch it to all messages. That might be why, because I have to switch mine to all messages. So. Is flutter kick weight? So believe it or not, if you go and check my shorts 2 days ago, my 315 for that day was was bicycle kicks. We did bicycle kicks with 315 the other night. I was happy with that. I was happy with the 315 bicycle kicks. Woo-wee. Let's get it. Easy money. One arm. How much caffeine is in my pre-workout? So I usually take 2 scoops of mine. I usually, altogether, it's about 400 milligrams before I start my workout for me. Not everybody likes that. So generally, you're going to find most pre-workouts are going to be somewhere in like the 200 to 300 range for a single scoop. Well, that was the drop set mermaid. We went up to 340 tonight, and then did our drop to 315 for a double and a single, and then we did the 225. We've done a lot of work. Done a lot of work. All right. All right. Grab our little bit of equipment. I try and stay low profile with my equipment. If you guys don't know, all I have is a tripod and now a tablet. So let's go ahead and swap this view so you guys can see me. Let's go curl something. All right, so what did I do last night? I did cable curls last night. I think. Yeah, I did cable curls last night. I did barbell a night Saturday, barbell Saturday. I think I did barbell Saturday. I have no idea, honestly. But I bet you can't guess what we're doing today. I bet you can't guess what we're doing today because we did cables last night. It's almost like every time I stream, it lines up. And it's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. Hammer curls? Ah, you were close. You were close. You were close. Not hammer curls. We could do hammer curls. I had hammer curls planned for tomorrow, to be honest. Maybe. It's preacher curls tonight, by the way. This gym has a better preacher curl, so I like doing preacher curls here. So all right, let's add some weight to the stack. And then let's adjust our camera angle so we get at least some of our preacher curl machine here. You guys know I try and get a decent angle without including everybody in the gym. So, all right, we got 165 on here. Fancy, right? No, so this gym does have a nicer preacher curl than the other gym, and I'll be in the other gym probably tomorrow, so I want to get the preacher curls done here. And then tomorrow I'll end up doing hammers because we'll use dumbbells tomorrow. So once I have a place that I can do that again, I will. The other gym changed their streaming rules, and it's unfortunate, but you know, we're rule followers, all right? We're above board here. We make sure we follow the rules in the gym. And in general, it's just good. It's good etiquette to try and, you know, mitigate if you're going to stream in a gym, if you're going to record in a gym, I try and mitigate the amount of people I get on the camera because not everybody wants to be on camera. I am allowed to stream and record here, but not everybody wants to be on camera. That's understandable. That's why if you guys ever see someone spotting me, I always ask people in advance if they're okay with me recording them, spotting me. If not, me recording them spotting me. Did I say that right? Does that sound correct? So someone did complain. I'm not going to call them out on stream. It's not right. But someone did complain, not just specifically about the streaming, but just in general about recording and stuff like that. I don't know if I can't say it was 100% all me, obviously. I just know that they no longer wanted streaming in the gym, and I imagine a complaint was why. So mind you guys, we almost never had anybody in the gym when we were streaming there, but the gym changes rules and we change gyms. That's just how it goes. I still work out there. It's still a gym I work out at. I still record there, but I can't stream. They allow me to record, but I can't stream. So, all right, let's grab it. Set of 7 here. All right, that was an easy set. That felt way easier than I felt like it should have. All right, let's grab another one. Don't forget, guys, super chat goal tonight. 10 super chats of any amount, and we do 100 push-ups at the end of the stream. A hundo. Probably throw some clap push-ups in there as well. All right, let's get it. All right. My creatine intake is 15 grams separate of my pre-workout. 15 grams separate of my pre-workout. All right. We're going to go full stack here. And we're going to do the full stack for 7 reps. And we're going to do them, it's called spider curls, where you kick your legs back. We're going to do those. We're going to kick our legs back, try and keep the focus on the bicep. Are we deadlifting tonight? I leg pressed last night, so we can either squat or we can deadlift. I think I plan to squat tonight, actually. I think it's squats tonight. Because I did rows from the floor last night up to about 315, so I counted that as deadlifts. I didn't count it as deadlifts, but yesterday was leg press. Today should be squats. Tomorrow should be deadlift. We're doing legs every day still. Maybe we'll deadlift. We'll see what it looks like. But the squats are all snatched up as far as like all the squat. I want to do. So we actually have. Have you been here when we did the pendulum squat? That thing is so rough on the quads. It is amazing and terrifying at the same time. Amazing and terrifying at the same time, that pendulum squat. So maybe we'll look at possibly doing pendulums tonight. You want a good workout real quick with barely any added weight? Pendulum squats. Oh my God. It's probably the most effective squat that's not a squat that I've ever done. Hands down. You're basically deadlifting like 3/4 of a deadlift before you row. So, and you're working your low back as well. So it does tax the same primary muscle groups, which is all of them. I still say that my rows, doing those rows so often, because I used to do them all the time. I still do them all the time. I still think they are very much a consideration of why my deadlift is as strong as it is. And my deadlift has always been pretty strong, even when I wasn't super focused on it, because I row that way. I think it has a lot to do with it. Really strong low back, One more for 7. Yep. All right. We're gonna do a little drop set. Whew. Yeah, it was good seeing you. I'll be back live again day after tomorrow, probably. Appreciate you being here. What's up? Welcome back. How's it going? All right, let's hit it. You retracted your message. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, the goal is always to be larger than last time, right? So, what's up? What's up, Tom? I dropped it. All right. We got those done. We're going to go do some shouldies. I'm going to do some shouldies work. I did 100-pound dumbbells for 3 last night. Shoulder press. That was fun. That was fun. All right. Let's get it in. All right, shoulders are next. We're going to use this little rack over here. See if we can get a decent angle. All right. All right, we got a plate. We're going to start with a plate, and we'll climb plate at a time. You guys know how I do. You guys know how I do. All right. All right, quick set of 7. Let's stack another plate on here. Let's stack another plate on here. All right, we got 2 plates. Yep. All right, that's 2 plates. We're going to add a plate. We're going to go 3 plates for 7. Then we might go a 4th plate for 1. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's the plan right now. That's the plan right now.
I do. But I don't got no insurance. Oh, now I don't have our cost. Oh, that's the thing. I'm still paying on my shit for myself. I still, bro, I got like 2 different hospital bills right now.
All right. More weight. Let's find more weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I know I need to.
All right. With and plate and 2 plate. Come on. Here we go. All right, we got 3 plates on here. We're gonna hit these for 7. Hit these for 7. Oh.
I know, right? I'm so realized. You need core, man. Back. Yeah, leg drive.
All right, let's hit it.
I know. But I didn't hit it yesterday. It might be on the side.
See, stretchy pants. That's the key. That's the key, right? Yep. Oh, we gotta get 7. That was 4. Ah. 5 and 7. 2, 5, 5 and 7. 3 more. 3 more. 5, 6, and 7. We gotta grab these. All right. Yep. Woo. Ah. Pick up the show cabinet. Whew, it felt good. Shoulders are feeling A-okay. Am I going to compete again? Yes. This year, probably June. June, I think, is the plan right now. Oh, I also signed up for a couple other things as well. I'm trying at the moment to get accepted for. You guys know the what is it, the slap competition? What do they call it? Power slap. I put an application in to go to one of those power slap meets. So that's something that we're gonna try and do. I think it'll be fun. All right, we got to get a whole nother plate on there, is what I said, right? Will this move is a question, right? I don't know that I've ever done more than 4 plates on this, but I know I've been to 4 plates before. For a single, but I've only ever hit the 4 plates. I don't think I've ever done any more than that. Hey, Bryn, welcome back. Welcome back. You missed it, Bryn. You missed it. Benched 650 one-handed with a spin at the top like that, like I spun it on my palm. But we didn't catch it on stream. The stream lagged. Cut that part out.
Well, you can.
All right. 4 plates. Ah. 4 plates, 4 plates. Let's get it. I feel like I'm a little bit too high up on this thing. Usually these are at chin level, they're at shoulder. I'm gonna drop it 1. I feel like I'm having to like squish myself down. I don't want to have to do that for 4 plates. The other weights were a little lighter, wasn't a big issue. So 3, 2, 1. No, not 4 plates. God dang. Whew. All right, I might have overshot that. Okay, 4 plates not happening tonight. Maybe if I hadn't done the 7. God, that's a lot heavier. It's a lot. It feels like it's almost 45 pounds heavier than my last set. It's crazy how that works. When you add 45 pounds, they feel 45 pounds heavier. Let's do 25. Let's do 25. Let's keep it reasonable. 3 plates and a 25, which will make us a total of 35. 160-ish, somewhere in there. What is it? The flu. My 5-year-old has the flu right now. Flu B. Because we had the other flu earlier this year. And I think the whole family got the flu earlier this year, but now he's got the new flu. I had to take him up to the clinic and get him looked at for the flu. And they said, yep, he got the flu B. So he's being, he's better today. Which is a good timing to be better because his grandmother, my mother, is coming into town in a couple days. So in a couple days, everybody needs to be well so no one else gets sick coming into town. All right. Which means, guys, I probably won't be streaming much over the weekend, by the way. Just a heads up. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, we're definitely full tilt as far as the Motrin and the children's Tylenol. We alternate them. But yeah, that young, it's rough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna avoid it for the most part. I don't do too bad when it comes to getting sick. When I get sick, I get really sick generally, but I don't get sick as often. I probably catch a little bit of everything that they get, but I don't really notice it. I have a pretty good immune system, so it's the milk. The milk builds the immunity, right? It has to be. I'm like pretty sure my body's like 95% calcium at this point. All right, we got whatever amount this is. 3 plates and a 25 on it. All right, let's get it. Yep. All right, that's the heavy one we needed. That's the heavy one we needed for the day. Hopefully your little one gets better soon. All right. Oh, my pre-workout must be wearing off. All right. We did shoulders. What do we got left, guys? We got shoulders done. We need to do some rows. We need to do some rows next. We need to do some rows next. All right, let's go hit those. What kind of rows do you guys want to do today? What kind of rows do we want to do today? Let's rack this down a little bit real quick. Let's rack this down and then we'll go hit rows. I'm just going to take a couple plates off it. I'm not going to leave. There was already some weight on it when I got over here, but I'm not going to leave it all on there. We're just going to pull the 25 and one of the 45s off. Ugh. There we go. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, no, you're good. By the way, guys, there is a plan in the works. I think I mentioned this. I potentially have found someone to help with the camera work throughout the streams and actually do some long form video camera work for me. And on top of that, possibly some video editing. So that's going to be pretty cool. So that's going to be happening most likely. It's in the works. All right, let's do some rows. What kind of rows are we going to do, guys? That's what we need to figure out right now. Rows. Dumbbell? Should we do dumbbell rows? Let's do dumbbell rows. Dumbbell rows are easy to get started up with. And it looks like the rack's pretty clear. Do I ever go to barbells anymore? Yes, but they can't stream from barbells right now. They changed their streaming policy, so there's no streaming at barbells anymore. That's why you guys don't see me stream from there. I'm almost always just recording. But yeah, their streaming policy has changed. So. But yeah, I still go there. I work out there. I just can only record. All right, we're in a row. We'll warm up the lats a little bit with the 50, nice and light. No, I don't train out of barbells anymore. Because because I stream from here. A lot of my clientele has moved over here as well. Just because it's very convenient, or maybe not even here, just in general, like wherever I'm at, they're going to work out with me somewhere, right? So, but I don't technically train from anywhere at the moment. I kind of just freelance it anywhere that'll allow me to train, right? But I've got a couple gyms that allow me to train. As long as the people are members, they don't mind it. Here, they don't really do that. But I have people that work out with me here. And then like places like OG, they allow me to train. things along those lines, as long as they're members. All right. I don't know if Bryn can hear you. Rich, I don't know if Bryn can hear you. Rich says hello, Bryn. Also, if you guys weren't aware, if you go to your message settings, make sure you have all messages put up, or otherwise you'll miss a lot of the messages in the chat. You might have it set automatically to top messages, which is fair a lot of the time. Form was great. Form was great, actually. It's top tier. Am I the last one? No, I'm not the last one. This is just another room off to the side. Form was top tier. Top tier. I lift the heavy things. Perfect form. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah. All right. We got one more set of these. One more set of these. These are kind of light. We're only going to go up to 100. That was 95, I think. That was 95. We're going to go to 100. All right. And that's the first form police we've had tonight, so that's cool. We've had less of that tonight. If any of you were asleep, that should have woken you up. All right, we're going to hit this for a set of 7 off the floor, and then we'll move to the next thing. If any of you were sleepy, that would have woken you up right there. That's your alarm clock for the night, right? Just so you guys know, it does weigh 100 pounds. That was your proof. There you go. Proof. Evidence of it weighing what it says it weighs, right? That sounded like 100 pounds hitting the floor, I imagine. Yep. Ah. I can drop more than 100%. This is the heaviest dumbbell on this rack, though. No, I don't work at a dealership. Drop 150. This is the heaviest dumbbell on this rack. I'd have to go to the other rack. Ah. No, it's not the max here. It's just the other rack with the heavier ones on the other side. Yeah, but it might seem wild. Milk for a workout. But it works. And if it's effective, we do it, right? Well, within reason. Within reason. We're natural, of course. But the whole milk is definitely a top tier item. Top tier item. If you're not lactose intolerant. If you're lactose intolerant, probably not a good idea, especially on like leg day when you're squatting. I wouldn't recommend it. For me, I'll drink it during my squats, but I'm not lactose intolerant, so. I'm pretty sure that if they were to sequence my blood and make medicine from it, my blood could cure lactose intolerance. I'm sure that would be a thing. 1 ounce of my blood, possibly a cure for lactose intolerance, right? That's not true, obviously. can't cure lactose intolerance with my lactose intolerance with my blood. If I say that too loud, Big Pharma will come and get me. Start selling my blood. So, Big Pharma, no joke, right? A lot of people don't like milk as a beverage. I quite enjoy milk as a beverage. So it's easy for me. You got me on the Jeeps. I never worked for Jeep. I worked for GMC, Cadillac, BMW. So, what's up, boss? All right. Let's see. We did rows. We got triceps. I've always drank milk. I grew up drinking milk. So like my family, we had milk at the table during dinner, during lunch. So we drank milk just as a normal everyday beverage. So I grew up on drinking like whole milk. We drank 2% when I was growing up. But we use these ropes right here, guys. We use these ropes right here. Ugh. Yeah, I grew up drinking 2% milk, and I started whole milk later on. So my house goes through 3 gallons a day, 2 to 3 gallons a day. That feels way heavier than it should. Way heavier than it should. Did they replace the cords? They must have. Because that feels heavier than last week. And it's not me. It depends on the machine. So your straight bar could be, like this one reads up to 97.5. We're doing 92.5 on this next set. But like that one reads 90 and feels heavier than this one, right? So it just depends. Almost every tricep press down I've ever tried, bar, rope, on any of the machines, I've always managed to max the block for at least a rep. The only one that gave me a run for my money was the one at original gym, OG gym, down the street, and that one had a really heavy tricep extension. We're gonna max the machine for sure. We're gonna max the machine for sure. Black Label, is that the supplement brand you're named after? Supplement brand you're named after? Black Label Supplements is has been my supplement of choice for a while. So, the one that Robert O'Burse is familiar with? Skateboards, got you. Can I single arm the max? We tried it. We didn't get it. We got close. We got close though, 100%. I think we got like 3rd from the bottom or 4th from the bottom or something like that. I haven't seen Mark, and he's been here, but not recent. I weigh we'll say 178 right now, give or take. I was 177 and some change before, right around 9.5-ish body fat percentage wise, so 9.5%-ish. I got a 9.9 on the body fat, 9.9 the other day, but that was with liquid on my stomach, which shoots you a little high on the body fat percentage. So 195, nice. 195 is a solid body weight. regardless of height or anything else. For no reason. He was always high energy for sure. High energy for sure. He had a lot going on at all times, it seems. But you know, everybody in here is high energy, I feel like, and that's a good thing. Look, I make typos without help, all right? So no big deal. I make typos when I have no issues going on and just have me and a keyboard. So why would I do that? Why would I do that? All right, we got the full stack on here now. This is the full stack. Oh, we got one more set here, and then we got to do some legs, right? So appreciate it, appreciate it. Whew. So I bring it up underneath the chin and I press down from the lower pectoral. The reason for that is I really want to get the focus here, here, and here, right? So I want to keep, so boss, I want to keep my focus in these three areas, right? So I get it here, and then I have a little shoulder flexion, and then triceps push it down, and then that outward at the bottom here, that, you know, forearms are pulling against it. So there's a certain point where my arms don't go further into my body than that, right? That's, see what I'm saying? That's the furthest they go in. So. If they want to, I mean, I know there's not a lot of gyms in South Carolina that I don't know somebody at. So that at one point I was thinking about doing a video series where I go to gyms, and it's already a popular type of video where you go to gyms and you like challenge people to bench press, things along those lines. Problem is every gym I go to, people already know who I am because I've worked out with most of the people because I've been working out in South Carolina for so long, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. So I go to any gym in South Carolina and I know like 7 or 8 people standing on the gym floor. The owners generally, the staff. And so there's no surprise element to it, right? I can't surprise anybody by benching, you know? So I was thinking I'd wear a big sweater or something and I'd walk in and challenge the biggest guy to a bench press competition that I can find, you know? Where the biggest guy in the gym, I'll challenge a bench press. They all know me. And they're like, no, I ain't doing that. And I was like, oh, yeah. Well, why not? Oh, because I know what you bench, and that's the problem. They all know how much I bench. So we'll find it though. I'm gonna have to travel to another city. That's somebody else's gig. I can't do the janitor thing. I don't want to steal Anatoly's thing. All right, I got the khakis. All right, I got the khakis. I might have to go out of my city. I might have to travel. I might go to like another city over or something and find a gym that nobody knows me. I should have done it while I was in Myrtle Beach. That would have been the place to do it, right? Yeah, I did the Myrtle Beach a few times when I was there on vacation. Whoa. Yeah, I remember that. I was definitely there around that time. I went to the gym a few times out that way. I remember you saying that. He's strong. U power lifter or up, what was it, U power lifter? Yeah, I know exactly. We've talked about him before. He's strong, but he doesn't make videos anymore, does he? I haven't seen him make a video in a long time. I haven't seen him make a video in a very long time. Maybe I'm missing them, but I went to his channel a while back and didn't see anything new at least. I know at one point he switched to like vlogs, and then he just he disappeared. Yeah, if I went to like Tennessee, like I said, I'm locally well known because I trained in these gyms. It's not because I'm super famous or something. I'm just locally well known because I've been here for so long. It's a small town type area, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows everybody. I go out of the state and ain't nobody gonna know me. Ain't nobody gonna know me. All right, we're gonna slap a plate on this side, guys, and then we gotta hit some lifts. We got some legs. We got some legs to do, guys. Some legs to do. I've had it before where people out here that I don't know recognize me from the streams. That's happened before. That's pretty cool. That being said, guys, if you guys are ever in the area and stop by the gym and see me or something, you want to do a workout or something, I'm always here. I'm always here. I'm not known for being a shy human being. So if you want to say hello or whatever, that's cool. I know a lot of you are in the area. So if you want to stop and say hello or whatever, I'm always in the gym working out. How much do I weigh? 178 ish. I'm 5'11", 178, 31 years old. All right. Actually, I would say chances of people finding me at a gym is really high. Finding me at a gym because I work out at like the same 3 gyms all the time. Really 2 right now. Really there's just 2 gyms I work out at right now. So finding me at a gym, super easy to do because if you show up at either gym I work out at, I'm here. And you know, it's just a what time of day am I going to be here, right? No, I don't have a home gym. I get a lot of complimentary gym memberships, so I don't really have the need for a home gym. I will build one at some point, but I have a few complimentary gym memberships, and then I have a couple that I pay for as well. So I've got like, at one point I had like 4 or 5 gym memberships at once. And then at one point I had a gym member, so like this membership here, 5 locations by itself. And then I've got one closer to my house, and then I've got one farther from my house, and then I've got another one, and then I've got like, you know, everybody's Planet Fitness membership they keep year round that they almost never use. I always have one of those just because I never turn it off. I always keep my Planet Fitness one running. For $10, you know, to have a gym, I can go anywhere in the like country and just know I can get into a gym. It's convenient. I don't like working out at Planet Fitness, but it's a good like ringer gym, you know what I'm saying? Like if I got nothing else, we call in the Planet Fitness, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Bug? So, what was I gonna say? My brain's shot right now, guys. Oh, so a lot of my gym memberships are complimentary, so like I don't pay for all of them. Why would I turn down a free gym membership? When you train actively, a lot of the time, gyms just to have you around, if you know the owners and stuff, just to have you around and have members coming in to train with you, they'll get memberships if they come to train with you, right? So gyms will keep you around with a complimentary membership to attract members to train with you. You just gotta be swole. You just gotta be swole, right? A lot of people don't realize this. As soon as you hit a 350 bench, your gym membership is free everywhere. Because who's really gonna stop you? No, I'm just kidding. No, you should always pay for your membership. Don't force your way into a gym. You know what I'm saying? No, it's when you do it as a career, right? A lot of gyms, like I said, just want to have you in the building. It's good to have people that train because people come to train with you and they get a membership, and now they've got 3 memberships. They could have had your membership, and now they got 3 because of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, free membership is a free membership. And what's the thing people do? They, if you bring in a tool bag or whatever, right, and wear a vest, like a safety vest, every gym membership is free because they're going to think you're there to do maintenance. Isn't that what people do to like sneak into the movies and stuff? I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that. That's a good way to get yourself kicked out of gyms. Yep. Yeah, you could, what is it, dig underneath the gym and come up through the sewer system, pop out in the locker room. Just make sure you pop out in the right locker room so you don't get arrested. Make sure you're in your appropriate locker room. And then who's going to know that you weren't there already, right? You just got to go underground through the floor of the gym. So, and even better if you can go through the floor right up to the bench. Right up to the bench. So, all right, guys. I've got good news and bad news. Good news is we're probably going to stream day after tomorrow. Bad news is that the stream tonight is about to end. So it's been a fun time, though, guys. It's been a fun time, I feel like. Everybody enjoyed it? Everybody enjoyed it? All right. Well, I appreciate y'all being here. I will see you guys on the next one. 24-hour training? No, I'm okay. That doesn't sound enjoyable. That doesn't sound enjoyable, to be honest. All right. But that's me spent for the day, guys. I'm going to head out. You guys enjoy the rest of the day. Appreciate y'all being here, as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, how do I end the stream from this thing? We might not be ending the stream because I can't figure out how to do it on this thing. Hold on. I'm going to do it from the phone. Whoa. Boom. Nope. Why ain't no work? There it is. All right. Y'all have a good one.